hoping I'm not sideways. I am a smidge early and I'm going old school today in that I am trying to stream from my phone, which is the way I used to do all my streams. And no, it's sideways. Oh, I don't know how to change that because that'll change the direction. All right, I think I can do this though. Oh, God. Oh. How am I going to do this? Because I have a pop socket. I'm going to have to... Oh, no, but that would make it upside down. Yeah, I'm sideways. All right. I know it wants me to rotate my device. Let's see if I can do... There we go. It's going to be really awkward. Wait, no, I need to do it like this. Okay. You know, in the olden days, I was able to do this horizontal, but, oh no. Oh, God. Let's see if I can do this in a way that it will stay up. I'm using like a gorilla pod. Oh, this is awful. This is why I don't do my phone. Okay. Well, maybe I'll just... I'm like propping. All right. We kind of did it. Yay for it not working right. Oh my gosh. Yes. Interesting orientations. Because I was trying on the phone to set it up, but I guess maybe like the way a lot of people do live streams these days, they do it vertically from the phone, but it used to always be horizontal. So I will probably edit out the very beginning of the stream, which might mean the chat goes away. Whatever. It's been a day. It has been a day. So therefore, when I realized that my Paradise Fiber subscription was going to arrive today, I was very excited because I've had a very bad day. I'll talk a little bit more about that later on and why Channel 10 News showed up at my door. It's been a day. It's been a day. Some of you might know a little bit about it. Let's see. I'm trying to make it so I can see the chat. Yeah. Oh, no. I have to, like, not move the phone. But anyway, I am Rebecca from ChemKnits, and I have not streamed from my phone in a very long time. I usually stream from my laptop, where I have, like, more control over things. But, oh, I did find recently why the microphone was so low. I must have, when I on Zoom adjusted the levels of my microphone, I must have it must have like permanently adjusted that, and so then in OBS I couldn't like raise the volume up more. But I have that fixed now, and I know how to fix it going forward, so that's good. But yeah, so tonight we're gonna have a Paradise Fibers unboxing, which, by the way, it's a very plain packaging today, which either means something happened in the type of packaging they wanted wasn't available, or maybe we have like some kind of blank canvas and a dying themed thing, which would be awesome, but I don't want to get my hopes up. And then I also have one of two boxes from a KnitPicks wholesale order that I'll open up. Now, I am both a Paradise Fibers and KnitPicks affiliate. Paradise Fibers sends me this subscription for free to unbox and share, and the KnitPicks order I purchased myself. But yes, I've had a day, so I'll talk all about that later. But I was talking about that in the ChemKnits Lab Facebook group today because I had a whole like schedule of things I wanted to film today, and then I wasn't able to film anything, and so it just made me sad. And then the small problem became bigger problem. There's now a hole in my ceiling. We had the cold weather caused floods. Thankfully, the damage is still minor overall, but yeah, it's been a day. All right, but let's see what's in here. So again, I'm trying not to get my hopes up, but ever since I switched to bags, the bag often gives a hint of the theme. And so Yeah, I don't know what you guys see before me. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Okay, well, we have a bag inside a bag. I wonder if this one is for me. Or I wonder if everyone's comes like that. It's possible. Oh, Indy. Indy, go to Daddy. Okay? It's possible that they sent it that way for me. So that way, like, I could have the bag without my shipping label. Maybe they noticed I often show the, like, wrong side of the bag. And now is the time for the Indy barking emotes, which I cannot do from my phone, but I can do from over here as I go and send him upstairs. Hey, Indy, come here. Can you go find Daddy? And you go up. All the way up. So all yarn and everything is all okay. But all right, my guess is no longer blank canvas. It still could be dyeing related, but I'm not really hoping for that anymore. I see stars. I think nighttime. I think springtime. But that's really funny. But yeah, since the packing slip says that it's like an affiliate package, then I wonder if they did that for me. Ooh. Maybe we'll have sparkles. Yeah, galaxy. And in fact, oh yeah. I see a lot of blue sparkle in there. Okay. All right, I got everything out of here. So this is called Knit 1 Purl 2. Oh, Indy, he's chewing on his bones. Sorry for that. Okay, so it's called Knit 1 Purl 2, and it looks like the inspiration. Is that the girl with the pearl earring? Maybe? Okay, but it looks like our fiber. And this is new. So we've seen this blue Lorax, or not Lorax, this blue Stellina or Angelina before. Is my phone going to pick it up? It is very sparkly, but this is like a gray fiber with like a very subtle blue sparkle in it. And okay, come on, show the blue fibers. Yeah, they're just not showing up on this camera. That is too bad. Let's look in, see what we got. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so we've got a little pearl progress keeper, and it's also it's like on an earring like clasp. I know some people like to do their progress keepers on earrings, but given that like I think the inspiration is like girl with the pearl earring, this is adorable. Because right, that's what this painting is, right? And this is Eunice. Eunice is the sheep mascot, but let's see what they said about our pun. Oh, girl with the pearl earring vinyl sheep sticker. We have Asian Pear Harmony Stash Tea. That actually sounds really good. There's some Beyond Fiber Wash. Strong enough for rough and tumble fabrics and knitwear, but gentle and fragrance free. Love a good fragrance free option. So the Paradise Fibers Fiber of the Month Club starts at $34.99 a month. That includes shipping within the continental US, and you get 6 to 8 ounces of fiber. These days it comes with tea, a sticker, some kind of progress keeper, or other fun extra or something in there. And there's usually a theme that goes around with all of it. And so I'll scan the newsletter in a moment. What is that on there? There's like on this picture, there's like a little thing like above my finger that I don't know what it is. And let's see what else. Okay, so this month, Fiber Club members have exclusive access to 10% off all Paradise Fibers brand fiber, unicorn needles, rocket square needles, the chili dog pattern featured, and unicorn fiber care products. Is this a... Yeah, and this is a unicorn fiber care product. There's a code in here that says the code is good through March 5th. In addition to these savings, the Chili Dog is offering a 10% discount off their pack and membership benefits when you join and renew through February if you use a link that they have on here. Okay, so for this month's Fiber Club inspiration, we traveled all the way back to 17th century Holland when Johannes, maybe? Vermeer, oh God, I don't like when I have to pronounce things, is widely celebrated for his use of light and depth in his paintings, and Girl with the Pearl Earring is among the finest examples of this technique. The brilliantly lit figure against a near black background draws the viewer into the mesmerizing warmth and mystery of the girl's gaze. Fun fact, the identity of the model for the girl has never been established. For these dark days of winter, we aim to create a fiber that shines in the darkness. Oh, that's fun. So the blend's a delight to spin. It's merino and I didn't even talk about the blend. This is 54% merino wool, 40% kid mohair, 6% stellina. That blue is still not coming through, but can you see it on here? No, the blue color is not coming through. So I see, like, in this little section here, I see like 10 little bits of the blue fiber. Of course, that's my flashlight. I'll try to bring in a flashlight later on. It's very soft. I don't think I've ever spun anything with mohair. So merino and mohair blend. So they did a woolen spun for a 2-ply sport weight, and then they were working on a shawl pattern that there's a discount, and they're talking about that. Oh, cute. But yeah, so you can see the like 2 little pearl earring stitch markers there. That is really clever. So it's funny because Paradise Fibers used to ship everything in like a box, and there would be a lot of filling which was very, very fun, but also a tad bit wasteful. And so I think ultimately, even though like my kids would use all the stuff for craft projects, but sometimes there would be like, sparkle paper in there, or like there'd be like little like spiders and stuff. So it used to be slightly less predictable than it is now, but it's predictable, but there's still like whimsy and fun. And the packaging that they use, they pick like the different drawstring bags with intent. But this doing a pearl earring progress keeper for a Girl with the Pearl Earring themed box is brilliant, and I love it. And I love the puns they do for their vinyl stickers. It's all really fun, and I do enjoy the tees. I think it's a nice addition. Okay, I'm putting all these back in. Maybe I can find that was like a bit of fiber from this, but this is so soft. Okay, I really want to try to highlight it. Okay, let's see. Well, at least you can see the sparkle. Okay, there you see a little bit of the blue. And so I think that using that as the inspiration for like the dark with a little bit of sparkle, that's really cool. The background could have been darker, but my guess is maybe they didn't dye the mohair. I don't know, but I'm excited to spin this one. I've never tried spinning mohair, so I'm not sure how well that would work, or maybe then it would be a test to see if like sometimes, and I don't know, sometimes I feel like when I'm handling mohair, then I get like a little bit itchy after, but I don't know if that's consistent. I haven't tried a blind test with that. My grandmother had a print of Girl with the Pearl Earring, probably like a poster, a framed poster or something, I think. Or my parents did. Someone had it. I remember looking at it a lot as a kid. But yeah, so that's the most exciting thing that I'm unboxing today. And it did cheer me up. But let's look at part of my order. So I will say, with regard to the KnitPicks wholesale, I don't think they're yet set up in their warehouse to handle huge orders because they offer 100 packs of yarn. And this box probably has maybe 30. Nope, it's only 20. And some paper. So we've got 1 bag of stroll, 2 bags of stroll. There's not even a packing slip. And then we have a little card, electric slide, and sock yarns, find the perfect yarn. And so some stuff. That's the little postcard in there. But yeah, so just, that means in the other box, I should be getting 8 bags of stroll. But if I didn't go back and remember from last time that this happened when you order 100 skeins, I would be concerned to order 100 and have only 20 show up, because it also doesn't tell you how things are split. You remember hearing to put mohair in the freezer before knitting to help with fuzzies. Oh. But yeah, so far, I guess this is my second technical wholesale order from KnitPicks, and it arrived everything in bags, so that is good. The nice thing about the wholesale with KnitPicks is that if you order a pack of 100, it's 40% off retail. So that is a very nice discount. But yeah, and I guess I forget when I first placed my first order, but I've pretty much used up the 100 skeins. So this might make it easier for me to count how many I use in a year. But I will say that for like a large order, Wool to Die For does have really sturdy boxes, and they're really good at. There were no evidence why they're now putting this in, but all right. Now, story time. So this last weekend, the temperatures record low. Not record low. It was below 0 and we had wind chills. Oh, Virginia Tracy, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, good. I'm glad I pronounced Johannes Vermeer right the first time. Or for her. I got the first name right, but for her. I was like, I don't know how to pronounce this, and this is embarrassing, but I really appreciate both the super chat and you correcting me. The 50 pack, yeah. So it seems like they're going to be sending 80 skeins in one box and 20 in this other. That must be. I'm still waiting for my 80. But so we had really cold weather, below 0 temps, and there's 2 spots in my house that I know are prone to freezing. One of them is the drain in the kitchen. And so we left the cabinet open. We left it dripping because we knew it was going to get really cold. The other one is the drain in an upstairs bathtub. It's like a jacuzzi tub. It's one that maybe I use like once or twice a year. And then the rest of the time it is cleaned and has a drying rack in it, so it can catch any drips and stuff. And so like, yeah, it, it was really cold, and I rewarded myself. I took a bath and discovered the drain was no big deal. This happens every once in a while. No big deal. And I thought everything was all good because like the drain was frozen, but then the next day, like it was 50 degrees again. So it thawed. So good. On Saturday night, Keith woke up and thought he heard something. Now, he usually doesn't wake up in the middle of the night, so we're very lucky. It was like 2:30 in the morning. He comes downstairs and the whole kitchen floor is flooded with hot water, and the water is streaming out. So he shuts off the water, and we figure out that it is the connection to the dishwasher, which is frustrating because we just replaced the dishwasher last year. There was history of water damage before when we moved in from the dishwasher. This is clearly like mistakes were made when building this house, and this is like a problem. And we did things that we thought might insulate it better, and we were hoping. The mistake I made is I should have left the dishwasher door open, but we're like, okay, either the hose has come disconnected from the dishwasher or the hose burst because we had just have hot water coming out. Not a problem. We were able to turn off water to the dishwasher. And so that stopped the flood. We could have water in the rest of the house. But the dishwasher was unhappy, and its water sensor said, hey, there's water when there's not supposed to be. So it would beep every 15 seconds. Ding, 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 ding. And so we solved that by, there's no way to cancel that. And so we solved that by turning off the circuit breaker, which also happens to do the overhead lights in the kitchen. And so this morning I was all sad because I'm like, okay, we need to get a plumber to like replace the hose probably. Keith even ran to Home Depot to get hoses because I'm like, I don't want them to come and say they don't have the right connector. So we got 3 different kinds because we're like, we're prepared, we'll return the rest. But I was sad because I'm like, I can't film with the lights out because I film in the kitchen. And I also can't film with that beeping going off every 15 seconds. And so I call in, and one plumber could come on Friday. There's another plumber that I tried, and I was waiting for hours for them to call me back. And I was stressing about that. I'm talking on the phone to my mom, and I look over there into my entryway and see a huge, like the drywall's all wet in the corner of my front hall. So the drain upstairs must have had a leak. So the good news is that was pretty sure I knew what the culprit was. And then I actually called the plumber, and they sent someone over within 10 minutes because they must have all been at the office for lunch. So I was lucky that I got, like, someone came and I got to see that. But the bad news is that the dishwasher itself is cracked. So the hose is fine, but where you screw the hose in, there's like a plastic part on the dishwasher that is cracked in half. And so then I'm like, okay, the plumber can't fix that. I'm going to have to go through, like, it's still under warranty. It's a new dishwasher. It's in warranty for like 1 more week. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to go through all of this and, and deal with like Lowe's and trying to track down like the receipt and like deal with warranty. And at first, like, oh, they can come out tomorrow. The part is out of stock and it might take like a month or something to get the part. But we can handle being without the dishwasher. And the plumber being here and removing stuff on the bottom, the code is now not beeping. So I will be able to film. But we don't have a dishwasher for a very long time, which is sad. And then they were able to see there is a slow leak in the trap of the upstairs of that drain. And so we're going to have to get that fixed. And so they'll have to open up the whole ceiling and everything, which is exhausting. But while the plumbers were here, and it was weird. So like, without giving too many details, like, people often get confused and think at the front of the house that my neighbor's driveway is my driveway. And so sometimes people get confused. And so the plumbers had gone around to the back of the house and like came up the driveway in through the backyard, which was weird, but whatever. I'm talking with them and I see someone walking up my driveway. And I'm like, why is there a lady walking on my driveway? It was Channel 10 News. Poked her head in through my back door. And meanwhile, I'm wearing a mask. The plumbers are wearing masks. Pokes her head through the door because she wants to do a human interest story on people who have damage from like the cold weather. And I was just like, no. And I was like, why are you here? And she's like, oh, the company gave me your address, which was a lie. And like the plumbers were upset. They're like, we don't want to do this either. And they're like, they told her, well, not this job, but maybe the next one. And so the reporter, instead of waiting for them to leave to go to the next job, the reporter just left. So like, that's why I think she was lying. And in fact, the supervisor because the plumber called his supervisor, the supervisor drove over because their office is like really close to my house. The supervisor drove by and saw they were gone because I think he was going to chew them out. But yeah. So that's what happened. And yeah, Channel 10 News showed up at my house, which freaked me out because I don't know. I was just like, I don't want, and of course now I'm like, here I am talking about it, whatever. But I'm just like, I was like, first of all, like, my house is a disaster. Second of all, like, my damage is so minor, like, that it's not even like that interesting of a like story or the pain. But also it just made me realize like how And I'm sure not all reporters are manipulative, but this reporter was so manipulative. But I freaked out because I'm like, if my plumber is giving out like my information to anyone who like walks in or calls and says that they're a reporter, like that doesn't make me comfortable. But clearly they drove around the neighborhood looking for the truck, looking for plumbing trucks, and then like tried to do that. And so like I'm sure it's hard to try to find people, but yeah. And it's just like I should have asked, are you going to pay for my repairs if I'm on the news? And then maybe I should have done it. But I doubt they would have done that. But yeah. So now saying it, it doesn't seem quite as bad. But I spent literally all day on this. And I thought at one point that I would get some editing and stuff done. I did ship packages. So the good news is that all the like mystery surprise yarn from the last live stream, those are all shipped. What else is all shipped? All of the ready to ship things that were placed this morning. So I do still have a couple Valentine's Day sets. I think I have that link pinned in the chat. But yeah. I mean, like, no stuff was damaged, just the house. So, yeah. But hopefully, maybe, I don't know if they can add some insulation in there. I'm so over, like, stuff freezing. And, like, we thought that we made it through okay this time. And I'm just so tired of water and leaks. And, yeah. As a kid, when we were out of town, the hose to the ice makeup in our like freezer became disconnected. And so then water poured all over the whole house for like, it was a long weekend, like a 3-day weekend. So I don't know if it happened on Friday, so Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It was just pouring water the whole time. And that house was mostly basement. Like half of the house was in the basement. And so that just like completely destroyed everything in the basement. Because just like there was so much water damage. And that was not fun. Actually, that one I had yarn destroyed. And so I got like, I think my mom gave me like $100 from the like insurance stuff to use to like replace all my damaged yarn that was not salvageable. Oh gosh, but yeah. So things I've learned. Well, always make sure you know where your water shutoff is. That's always a good thing. Turn off your water if you're going out of town, because then if a leak happens, you're limited to the amount of water that's in the pipes. And if it's going to be sub-zero and you have pipes on an exterior wall because someone who built the house was not smart, open the dishwasher so that way like it can get some more warm air in there. So yeah, but that was my day. That was my no good day. That, yeah, I may have cried before. I'm a very like positive person overall. Oops. Trying to open that back up. I'm overall a very positive person, or at least I try to be very positive. But yeah. So yeah, that's why one reason why I'm like, let's just try streaming from the phone. It's a little bit faster to set up because like you just do it and then click go. And even though I do have my laptop open next to me, I'm like, then there's no levels to mess with or anything. Like it is what it is, even though it had me rotated in a way that I couldn't fix. So yeah, I'll have to play around with that for next time to see if I can get that set up in a way. Save highlight. But yeah, that was my day. And I touched something on my phone and went away for a moment. Fingers crossed for a much calmer, uneventful rest of the week. Yes, I'm hoping for that too. We also have Ryder's birthday party this weekend, so I have to clean up all the mess of the house. Because yeah, it's gonna be the first time having more than just like our parents over, or like Yeah, I mean, we've gone to other people's houses, but we just haven't had people here. So it's like 3 years of clutter around the house. Oh man. But it's so hard to not show you guys the Valentines that I made. Oh, but yeah, I think that another thing that makes me think of for Paradise Fibers and something that's nice is that we have a February yarn and it's not Valentine's Day themed. Now, I love Valentine's Day, which is why I do like a Valentine's Day mystery yarn. But Paradise Fibers sometimes will hit a major holiday and do a theme for the box, but sometimes they don't. So, like, not every July is going to be 4th of July themed. Not every December will be Christmas themed, but sometimes it might be. And so that's something that I appreciate. It makes it more of a surprise. And so that's just a lot of fun. And so I really am glad that they sent that to me. And today, oh, it made me so happy to have like this to look forward to because, yeah, but I wonder if you get the Paradise Fibers Club, let me know if yours came double bagged. Because there's 2 reasons why I could see they did that. One, maybe last month or one of these, because I think this one is it's a recyclable. Apparently it's like maybe compostable. I don't know. But sometimes those break easily, even though this one feels like it's pretty sturdy. So I don't know. But if they do that for me, then that is nice because then I can show the pretty side of the bag in a stream. But yeah, I probably won't try streaming on the phone much again because I barely remembered how to do it. Oh my gosh, you guys. It has been a day. It has been a day. But the good news is that I should be able to film tomorrow. And I have some exciting, I've got some exciting things that I want to play with and videos I want to make. And so, yeah, I mean, I knew that I wasn't going to lose, too much time. And I had videos ready to go for the rest of them. Well, in various stages ready to go. But the recap from last week's live stream, that should be up on Friday. I'm going to put that out on Friday's video slot because it's going to be slightly longer, I think, or at least there's a little bit more editing that's going to go into it because I've got clips from the live stream that I'm going to put in with it. But yeah, I'm very excited for you to see the finished yarn from that. And I think that a lot of it turned out really pretty. But the thing that was going through my head today was that I might need to create and I don't know about the title, because I don't think that Cracked Pipe is that good of a title because it almost sounds like some kind of paraphernalia that isn't what I'm trying to evoke. There could be Burst Pipe. There could be Icy Flood. I don't know. Someone said Rage Against the dishwashing machine was something someone suggested. But yeah, I feel like I need to make a colorway from this. I just need a little bit more inspiration in my brain. But so yeah, maybe that'll be a live stream coming up. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I know I'm a wee bit disoriented as I share all this, and that this format is not my usual format. Unexpected water features. Oh my gosh. Thank you for making me laugh and smile. I really appreciate it. But yeah, normally, if this is your first stream, normally I'm a little bit more on target. I don't know. But I'm laughing, which I haven't done. Could be a double bag to be the second purl. Ooh, for knit 1, purl 2. Oh, interesting. Wait, I think. But yeah, I did only have 1 purl stitch marker. But yeah, maybe the second bag. But yes, there is only 1. Okay. I had to check that. I I always store, I like when there's like a big enough bag. I usually will fold these and put them in the bag so that way I have the fiber content with the fiber. Um, but anyway, I'm going to head out and probably go to sleep. Put this day behind me. Actually, maybe now I'm like feeling up for knitting some. Uh, yeah, I'm very excited. The yarn I'm knitting with right now is very similar to the one I did for the last dye-along. I dyed another version of it that was much more saturated. And so I'm making a hat for Lucas now. So, and I'm working it out such that the hat will be in the video. So I try to do those for time to time. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I am Rebecca from ChemKnits. Please subscribe, do all the YouTubey things, and hopefully, well, if I try the phone again, hopefully I'll figure that out better. Or otherwise, I'm going to go back to using the webcams. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I mean, yeah, today was gorgeous. I had a nice walk once I was done with everything, and so that helped a bit. All right, everyone. I'll talk to you later. Bye.